Okay, so today I'm going to do a reading on this general sense of foreboding. So recently, probably for the last around 4 nights, all of my dreams have been extremely stressful. I won't quite go so far as to say they were nightmares, but it's been just a huge series of really, really stressful, fucked up dreams. And as it turns out, I'm not alone in this. So there's this general sense of like foreboding or like something is coming and it's leaking into the subconscious. So right now we're just going to take a look and see what the fuck is going on. Random word octopus number 73. Okay. Our root card is the world. So the world is the graduation. It is the last card of tarot, and it shows the end of a journey. And eventually, after basically the processing of information of the world happens, then it's the beginning of the new journey. But this does show the end of a cycle. So we'll put the world down here. So we get a reversed Ace of Cups. I'm going to try to move so the shine isn't going on the cards here. So the reversed Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about happiness and fulfillment within yourself. It's emotional fulfillment and sort of satisfaction. The Ace of Cups is saying that today can be good, and it's giving today an opportunity to be good. The Ace of Cups reversed is saying today cannot be good. It's like trying to fill the cup that's upside down, right? You can pour everything in the world at it and it isn't going to matter. So we have this sort of emotional block where nothing could be good enough. The Ace of Cups reverse. Now we are going to put one here and here. This is like what leads up to this and sort of where it goes. Jeez. Okay. So what leads up to it? We get a reverse Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is having more than one thing going on. So you don't have one thing that, sucks all the life out of you. And it's like balancing a couple of different things, keeping the energy fresh. It is movement that way. So when the Two of Cups, or Two of Pentacles, I mean, turns upside down, one of these things gets too heavy. It's like not being able to handle more than one thing. So we have trying to juggle multiple things when one of them is too fucking heavy, right? And it throws us out of balance. And here that leads to the reversed Ace of Cups. And eventually that turns into the reverse Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands, this is energy that we try to grow. This is something like art projects, or I mean, for me, like, well, for one, like my tarot career, but also my music, my songs. These are things that I have to have patience with, and I have to give them love and nurturing and just let them sort of grow at their own pace. Now, when the Three of Wands turns upside down, there's a definite fear that all of the energy that you've put into these things that you're growing, all of this creative energy and the love and nurturing that you've put in, are for nothing, that it's going to get taken away. Now, generally, the Three of Wands only talks about the fear of that happening. It isn't about the event itself. Um, Other than the world on the bottom, none of these cards are major arcana. We do have a 1, 2, and 3. So these are like early stages of energy. Let's just see up here, sort of a guide card of what comes out of this. and we get the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is specifically about pattern, um, and discipline. So the Knight of Pentacles sort of sets themselves a structure, and they go through the day and they sort of have the same day. It's like boot camp, you know, you wake up and you go marching and you fucking make your bed or whatever, but you do the same thing like every day. And it's a rigid structure and a pattern, and it looks like what is happening here with this sort of emotional block and disruption, the thing that does come out of it is a new pattern and the ability to be able to stick to a new pattern and be disciplined in a way that we couldn't before. Now, the only sort of cryptic thing down here, I was expecting to see, you know, the fucking aliens are coming or the war is about to happen or whatever. That isn't really what this is showing. Um, this is showing fear that we've put so much energy into something that will never pay off, and also not allowing ourselves to be happy at a core level. Um, and the world itself is showing again that we have sort of come to the end of a chapter in our lives. So if you've been experiencing this, the stress dreams and this sort of sense of dread over the last like week or something, then hopefully this will be helpful. But it does show that your life is changing in some way that is pretty powerful and fundamental. And one thing I'm going to say about the three. So here, I've got that fucking glare happening, but here, now this mask is what the person uses to ward off predators, right? And that mask is turned backwards because all these things need, all they could ever take, is nurturing and patience and love, you know, like a mother to a baby. You can't really yell at the baby, like it isn't going to do any good, you know. And when this thing gets turned upside down, just try to make sure that none of the aggression or the frustration is going into the things that require your nurturing and patience and love. Um, and eventually, it looks like this, what is happening, might have the specific purpose of creating a new pattern. And especially as the world shows up saying like one chapter of your life is fucking over, so the patterns that you had in this life can't really come with you into the next life. So these stress streams are showing the transformation as we create new patterns in our lives. And you know, there would be fear that we would lose a bunch of the things, but in the three, this is a genuine expression of who we are. And we can't lose this. You know, we really can't. There's fear that it can be taken away from us, but the genuine expressions of who we are, as long as we continue to love them and nurture them, they cannot be taken away. So that's what we get. And if you've been experiencing this, hopefully this is helpful for you. And peace.